Local to global stage.
Another day, another struggle. Another hustle for a dollar. These hard times make you wanna holler. Walking down this road that's so hard to follow. Waking up every day, praying you get to see tomorrow. Some people broke, so they beg and they borrow. Some people got tears because they choose to live in sorrow. But me, I'm trying to make it in this life I'm living in. Get my babies out the hood and get us some dividends. Before I'm giving in, I'll be standing out here rhyming. Ain't no ladder down here, but I'm still climbing. I'm in the rough right now. I feel like I'm a diamond. You clean me up right now, I bet I start shining. Tired of being broke and being poor, rapping and wanting more. Standing down here in the subway when I should be on tour. Living in Inglewood when I should stay by Lake Shore. Every day I be fighting and I don't know what it's for. Why am I in the war? I don't even understand me. Out here rapping every day to try to feed my family. I should be in Miami somewhere winning Grammy, but I still struggle every day. God damn it. Gotta be a cold life I'm living in. Going through these problems every day. Trying to be an upright citizen. Y'all don't even notice me.
Yo, check it out. It's my boy Adante from the east side of Chicago. He got a little brief story he want to share about what's going on out here in the streets as far as being homeless and before he became homeless. Go ahead, let it rip, bro.
What's up, y'all? So it's like, well, first off, let me start off by saying this homeless shit, y'all, is not no joke, man. You got days where you can't take the weather. You got days where it's the people look at you and spit at you like you ain't nothing but an ant or garbage on the street. You know what I'm saying? You got people who laugh at it, gawk at it. You know, you got people who would say the most ignorant shit out their mouth to you and not give a fuck about how you feel about it. Right. Like for example, like the other day, I had the white guy ask him for some change, and he, dirty nigger, get away. It was the craziest shit. It sound unbelievable.
Where?
But the shit is real.
Up here
like,
at the plaza?
Yeah, no bullshit. Like right here, y'all. Like right here, Gary, Indiana. Dirty ass Gary, Indiana. Yes, I said it's fucking dirty. And these people out here suck.
He talking about that plaza that's down the street right there. Yeah. Y'all can see it. Yeah. Them stores that's up in there.
And then on top of that, the even sadder part about it is they got one homeless shelter out here. One fucking homeless shelter.
What's the name of that?
And what is it called? Brotherly Love or something like that. And at that homeless shelter, you have to have an ID. You don't got an ID, you can't get in. And I feel like that's real fucked up. You got some homeless people out here who have no addresses at all. But look though, you look up though, and you got 40,000 fucking firecracker shops. You got all type of booty porn stores. 30,000 liquor stores, all type of shit. What is shit that to help the kids out and to help the homeless people out? But people don't think like that. You know why? Because this is Trump fucking world. And Trump got everybody in this selfish ass mindset. But let me tell y'all a story though about how this shit ended up, how I ended up the way I ended up. And it's a real simple ass story, but it also shows y'all how sad people can fucking be. So, my situation was what it was, you know? And I ended up in Gary with my aunt and her husband. So it's like her husband basically like a real aggressive drunk type person. You know, so one day so he hit her, so I had to drop his ass, you know. And might I add, this man bought me a phone, a coat, and a new pair of shoes.
Hold on, what man bought you a phone?
Oh, uncle.
Your uncle, the one you was staying with?
Yeah, my aunt's husband, guys. My aunt's husband. That's the guy I'm speaking about.
Okay.
But he bought me a phone, shoes, a coat. He took everything he bought me and put me out his crib. Now that goes to show you. Now this is the same dude when I was a shorty used to be. This my nephew. He used to love the shit out of me when I was a kid. But now when I'm in my time of need, you see how motherfucker do you. All over a bottle. Man, I'm finna tell y'all some shit like this. Right now, I sleep in an abandoned crib. Like, I kick the door in and you know, it's water in there and it's heat in there. It ain't no lights, but at least I got water and heat. You know, I can wash my ass when I need to sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, don't be cold. I don't be as cold. Like I had a big blanket, but last time it rained outside, it got super wet, and I couldn't it's too damn big for me to wring out, so I have to just leave the shit. And you know, I'm just stuck with this little ass, thin ass blanket for the days to get cold. Thank Jesus the fucking weather breaking. You know, it's gonna be warm outside, but it don't matter because I'm more than likely to have on the same shit. But yeah, man, this shit, I hate it. And for all you kids, it's like I'm not doing no PSA and none of that. I'm not nobody to give you advice. I'm not nobody. I'm just me. But at the end of the day, guys, everybody who go through this situation is not alcoholics. They not drug addicts. They not selling coochie. They not selling dick. None of that, bro. It's just really some people out here, y'all, that really need fucking help. And they in predicaments that they didn't even put themselves in. I've met people who are homeless because of shit another person did. It's crazy. I met a guy who cracked cars. His cousin wanted to do it again, and he didn't want to do it. They ended up getting caught up, and he lost everything. This man can't make a bank account, none of that shit, no more. He can't even do it no more.
Right.
You know, I had a lady, this sweater right here, I swear to fucking God, y'all, another homeless lady gave me this fucking sweater off her back, bro, and she walked, wherever she stay at, she walked up without a coat on, bro. And I bullshit y'all not.
Right.
That's how crazy it is. This lady saw what it was. I swear to God, y'all, I didn't want to take this jacket from her. But at the end of the day, the way she convinced me to take it was well, I'm not that far. Like, I have to walk a couple of blocks, and it was just crazy. And it made me cry so hard, y'all, because it was like, damn, another person who in the same predicament as me helped me out. But a person who is fortunate just looks at me like I'm just dirt. And it's sad. It's like, it's been a lot of times, like, I've contemplated on killing myself. Like, it's a bridge right here, y'all. I thought so many times of just running and jumping off that bitch, and I didn't think twice about it.
Talking about off right here by the expressway?
Right there, bro. Right there. And then it's like, it's not fun, y'all. I want to cry right now because the shit I gotta endure is ridiculous, y'all.
Right.
The shit I gotta endure every day is ridiculous. I don't want to be like this. I don't have a social, an ID, birth certificate. I've never seen it. Which means people could be claiming me right now on their taxes, and I not even.
But
know
you
it.
tell the viewers that's gonna watch it that you don't even know your numbers.
Exactly.
He don't even know them because
I was raised.
He finna tell you now.
I was raised whereas when I was in whoever house I was in, they controlled all the paperwork. I didn't need to know my social. You know what I'm saying? When I was in school and I had to fill out papers, I had to call to get my numbers from a person. That's how crazy it is. People kind of laughed at me because they was like, damn, you 17, 18 years old, don't know your social security number.
Right.
Oh, well, damn, like, people didn't give a fuck enough to give it. Oh, you know what it was? Nah, people wanted to keep those numbers because it was going to be free money.
Right.
So I can only imagine how many people didn't claim me on their taxes and got $1,000, $2,000, on probably $3,000 for it. And I'm only 23 still right now. So they probably still claim me. They not getting as much, but they claiming me. No kids at all. I'm out here, no girlfriends, don't have sex, none of that shit. No masturbation, nothing, bro. My whole point of this is to get the fuck out this situation, but my plan right now is to get some type of vehicle. I have no problem with living in a vehicle, and I've got people who trying to help me work, like scrapyard down the street, you know, the guys trying to see if it could be a situation where so he could pay me under the table and I can get paid. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying this. Let me just say this one last thing. Well, no, not one last thing. There's one main point I want to prove. I want to get across to you guys. At the end of the day, all you have to do is just put yourself in that person's shoes. Like, it's a guy who gave me $5 the other day. He didn't know me. He didn't know shit about me. He didn't even ask me my name. He didn't even stick around long enough for me to say thank you to him. But he understood, and that's all I wanted. All I wanted from anybody is to understand. I'm not out here because I want to be out here. I'm not out here because this shit is fun. I'm out here because I have no choice. I'm out here because I have nobody else to turn to. You think if I had other family, I'd be out here? You know what? Yeah, I probably would. Because family don't give a fuck about you as much as they proclaim to. Because they can love you today and don't give a fuck about you tomorrow.
Right.
Because think about this. And I want to ask y'all this one question. How many people do you consider your friend now? And out of all them people, how many of them do you think will help you if you ended up in my predicament? Honestly, how many people do you think will help you? Like, honestly, how many people do you think can help you? 1, 2? But this ain't it for me, y'all. Like, I still got growing to do. I still got hella time left. Now, people who out here who've had it bad, I've been homeless for 13, 14 years, and I've been homeless for 20 years. I feel extremely sad for them people because certain people, it's just like you get trapped in a loop and you just can't find a way out. Now, a person can sit and throw their opinion. A person can come and give you their change. A person can do that shit all day.
Right.
But there's only one person out of that 100 people who got something to say that's gonna actually try to help you out.
So let me ask you this. So,
Yeah.
y'all, I know I'm moving the camera and shit because my arms fucking hurting and shit. But as far as so what keeps you balanced? Because you said that you think about suicide.
Yeah.
Like, what keeps you from not taking it to the extreme? Do you really feel like deep down inside that you are a valuable deity on this earth and that you just can't go out like that? You know what I'm saying?
Do. And you know what keeps my motivation?
So hold on. So not only that, now, do you feel like that this is hell that you in right now?
Yeah.
Okay, a reason why I'm asking you, because this is hell.
Yeah, it is.
You worried about, you can't shower really, because if it's cold, you can't wash up. You can't just go grab a clean pair of socks.
No underwear.
No underwear, no food. Maybe you could drink some free water, but
water.
You don't have any like food, anything. So we used to seeing this stuff, even the ones that we struggling. We eating canned goods or bullshit ass food in the crib. But I'm just saying, overall, we can go and we still have a small variety of things to eat. You have none of that.
Yeah.
You can't even reach over and grab some toilet paper when it's time for you to do number two.
Crazy, y'all. It's sad though, y'all, but I'm telling you some real shit.
But it's true as hell.
Not the shit, bro. I have black t-shirt that I use as toilet paper. And the only time I wash it is if we get a little rain. And that's real shit, y'all. Like real shit.
So I'm not saying,
I got all cold water in the abandoned place that I stay at, but the water come out, sometimes it's brown. Sometimes it just come out yellow. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to fuck with it sometimes. Some days it be clear. Some days it be fucked up. Like, man, I've even had people looking at the house like I've had to hide, y'all.
Inside the crib?
I have had to hide inside the crib because they got people coming in here finna start renegating. Like, I'm dead ass. Y'all like, bro, this is real shit, y'all. I'm not fucking playing. It's what the fuck it is. Bro, I'm in this crib, bro. I don't know what let me tell y'all this and understand this. If I was to die right now, I'd be labeled as a John Doe, y'all. That's it, that's all.
Right.
Picture that. I can't even have a regular funeral if that was the case.
And then they just gonna take your organs from you.
They taking my shit and
they gonna take your shit.
It's gonna be a dead body.
That's it.
Matter of fact,
They gonna put black man found dead in the newspaper. They ain't gonna be no name attached to you.
Or
probably.
Cremation. They do that too now. They cremate you now. I'll be in an urn, just in a fucking urn inside a morgue or something like. But like I said, people not thinking about that shit. And I tell y'all this shit, all that food you throw away, those clothes, man, I don't want this shit. This shit ugly. I need a new pair of shoes. Man, fuck all that shit. Because at the end of the day, you cannot have that shit just like me.
Right.
You think I give a fuck about a pair of Jordans right now, bro? I'll take a fucking pair of New Balance. You think I give a fuck about some Gucci, bro? I don't give a fuck about no Gucci, bro. I'll take a FUBU shirt. The fuck? I don't care. This shit, bro, I've had the same clothes on, bro, for almost a month. And you picture that? You picture how sticky I am? And you picture it been hot out, it's been warm outside, it's been cold outside, it snowed, it rained, it's been windy. I'm going through all that shit. Remember those days it was 0 below outside, 18 degrees? Where the fuck was I at? Right the fuck outside. I had frostbites all on my left foot.
For real?
Bro, I broke my finger, bro. I broke my finger and never got it fixed. I can't, bro, my finger's still broken. Look at that. See that shit, bro? I broke my shit. On some fluke shit. It's cold outside. It's cold outside and I ended up breaking my finger. Off the strength that it's just fucking cold outside. So picture that. I hurt myself and I didn't even try to hurt myself. It was just too cold.
Right.
Like, this shit ridiculous, y'all. Shit ridiculous. And like I said, man, when
we be sitting up here ungrateful about like dumb shit.
Man, man, y'all don't know what the fuck I give for a bar of soap, man.
A bar of soap.
Man, y'all don't know, bro. It's like y'all think this shit is this shit not funny to me. I've had hella people making jokes and saying
I done been
shit,
homeless
bro.
before, so I know when I see a person out here trying.
Exactly.
When I first met you in the joint, I didn't think that you was trying. Now I said, but in my mind, I'm like, damn, he do look able-bodied though.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, I said when I come at him, I'm gonna come at him like, far as see how long he been out here, and ask him about, do he got ID? How old is he? Because you can go to Job Corps. You 23. That'd be your best bet, bro. If you had your ID, that's the only thing you need, your ID.
Yeah, somebody else. I said I would have did that shit.
Somebody else told you about Job Corps too?
Yeah, because I said,
hell yeah, you ain't gotta worry about shit. You can eat.
Yeah,
that
you can eat,
motherfucker.
you can it's kind of like they said it was low key, like a fake
college.
ass college. Yeah, like
It's college, jail, and high school all in one.
Pretty much.
The jail part, of course, you got curfew. And,
oh yeah.
they want the lights out in the room at a certain time or whatever like that. You got to get up, through the weekdays because academics and trades.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's where the jail come in at. You know what I'm saying? It's just
that was crazy. I'm looking into that too. But right now, guys, love and respect to everybody. I wasn't the type of kid to be disrespectful. Like I'm not a bad person at all.
Right.
I'm just in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? If I had a car, like, bro, I'd probably be, I don't know, I'd probably be a motherfucker you see and want to hang around just because I'm cool like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not evil. I don't have any maliciousness inside me. I don't want to see people hurt. I just want to see, to tell y'all, I just want to see people happy and doing good for themselves. That's it. But let me just ask y'all one thing, please, and I'm begging y'all. If you were to see anybody homeless, don't sit and think the less of them. Because accusations get people fucked up all the time. You can't just assume something and convince yourself that the shit right. Because at the end of the day, you gotta have proof. Like my man's right here, I don't know him from a can of paint, but he gave me an opportunity to tell my story.
Right.
So, like I said, just try, y'all. Try to help them. Ask questions. If you want to be active with these people. Because some of these people are really good people. I've met a lot of homeless people and I really sit like, damn, you got a nice smile, you have a nice personality. Why the fuck are you homeless? A million reasons why, y'all. A million reasons why. A million reasons why. But it's hard, y'all. It's hard. It's hard. But, oh yeah, let me let y'all know something too. The shit that keep me motivated is the fact that I want to be married one day, want to have kids one day, and I want to have a great job one day. Cooking is my virtue, y'all. I like to cook. Culinary arts is the shit that I studied in high school, and that's what I was going to go to college to do before, my lifestyle.
That's a good motivation that you want to settle down and have a family and stuff.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what's up.
I want to be able to help people too. Like, man, if I get to where I want to be, I promise y'all, like Salvation Army, food drives, everything. I want to do it all because at the end of the day, I know it's people out here who don't deserve it. Nobody deserves to be homeless, whether it was their fault or not. Let me get that out the way. Some people did make the wrong decisions, but that don't mean they deserve to go through this hell that I'm going through. Because this is my reality, y'all. Point blank, period. This is my reality, and it's gonna be my reality. Only person can change is me.
That's right. Can't nobody do it for you. All right, we're gonna go and wrap this up, man. Much success and strength for all the viewers that's watching. Hopefully everybody got something from it. You can share the story. Thanks again, brother, that you gave me the opportunity to interview you.
Yeah, of course, man.
So you can, enlighten some other people that's out here going through, or maybe that's about to enter something like this. So, it goes both ways. But y'all stay up, man.